You just finished Ironman Texas, third place, set a bike course record, 15 weeks post-op. Well, how'd you feel about it?
Walking down to the swim start, just excited to be here, and I'm gonna cry, oh my gosh, before a race. Anyway, I just am doing this, and I told Scott to say do it now so I don't have to spend more time away from the family and do Lanzarote. So here we go, start of the day. So the swim start, I started right next to Lauren, and Kat started right next to me, and I tried to hop on Lauren's feet for a hot second, didn't make it, but there was a group of 3 of us, me, Lottie, and Maya, all came out of the swim together. We swam the whole race together. I led the majority of it, Lottie led some of it as well, and it was an uneventful swim. I don't love this swim because it's probably the grossest water that I swim in any race, but I got sick last year and sick this year from the swim. Onto the bike, it was a great bike, and it was so much fun to ride with Maya. We just traded turns back and forth every 5 minutes about. So we just kept going back and forth down that Hardy Toll Road. It was the final turn back to home. When we did a U-turn, I saw that Lauren and Maya had a little bit of a gap on them. I was like, oh sweet, that's cool. I went back with the wind, back into transition, and was able to get a little bit more of a gap on both of them coming into T2. I didn't increase power at all, I just held steady. Get it, boy. So then onto the run, which was my very much so unknown. I think I looked smoother than I definitely thought I did. And it was fun just being out there with all of the other women. And I feel like we really raced with each other and were able to support each other. And I was just beyond excited with how that run went. I definitely felt like I was going to collapse lap 2 and definitely lap 3, which has happened for me at Ironman Texas. So it wasn't unfound fear that I had. I kept wanting to know where I was, and Scott was giving me all the information. So.
Jocelyn McCauley!
In third place today, she swam 55:20. She biked 4:33:23, and she ran 3:10:42. Total time of 8:45:46. Jocelyn McCauley.
You just finished Ironman Texas, third place, set a bike course record.
Apparently.
11 weeks of training.
11, 12, yeah. It was
15 weeks post-op.
16 from the first, and then 14.5 from the second. So I say 15 because it like splits the difference.
Sure.
So.
Well, how'd you feel about it?
I surprised myself. I think I surprised a lot of people too. So, yeah, I definitely it just blew my mind. It honestly did. So, I thought a lot about my family while I was out there, like I always do. So, I had broken the. It's really easy to break the course down here, because the bike, you do 2 laps and it's 22 miles one way, 22 miles the other way. So it's easy to break that down, and then the run is 3 loops. And so I had already promised myself, we're gonna get through lap 1 and then see where things are. And got through lap 1 and things were still good. So kept going.
So you led off the bike, led for quite a while. At least on the first lap
like
of the run.
3 or 4 miles on the run. Yeah.
It's longer than that.
Nah, I think it was 3 or 4 miles. But yeah.
Well, and then got taken over by Maya and then Kat. What were you thinking after that? Were you worried about anyone else coming up from behind, or were you feeling pretty comfortable that you could maintain your pace?
No, I thought I was gonna collapse, especially the last lap. Like, I mean, my longest run is 10 miles in the last 6 months, and then actually someone said, "Well, when's the last time you ran this long?" I was like, "Oh, I guess this time last year, Ironman Texas was my last marathon." So that blew my mind. Like, oh my gosh, I probably have. And with my training, we actually don't run very long. We just run frequency over duration. And so it's been, a while. So anyway, it was good. I'm really happy. I ran faster than I did last year, which was a bit shocking too, because I had more run volume in training last year, that's for sure. So I had a lot of things wrong last year, so it was anyway, so I'm going to Kona again. Woohoo! Hopefully we can nail that race. We're going to go get Chipotle now. I'm starving. I actually was really hungry that last lap of the run. It was the weirdest thing. I've never felt like that empty stomach feeling. I was like, I'm starving. I think I had 4 gels on that last lap of the run, and all the Gatorade that I could drink at the aid stations, because it was just trying to pound stuff as much as I could, because I was like, my tummy was grumbling. It was hungry. So weird. So
how did you if you were about to collapse, how did you not? How did you keep going? What
I
got
prayed.
you through it?
Talked to God. Like, really did. Like, it's just like, Heavenly Father, I've put a lot into this. I have done everything that I can, so, Jesus, take the wheel, right? And, boost me up and help me get to that finish line.
What does it feel like to know you've got Kona ticket punched this early? What does that do for the rest of your season?
It opens things up. I don't have to do Lanzarote. I don't have to try to go to Sweden. I can go do PTO races. Like, yeah, it's great.
Parting advice for the people?
I tried my hardest. I did my best. I smiled a lot out there, and I even had fun.
You smiled some of the times that I saw you.
On the run, I didn't smile.
Yeah, you didn't smile.
I was smiling a lot on the bike.
You did smile on the bike. And you smiled a few times on the run.
I tried.
When I was taking pictures.
I was trying to smile so I would, get the, boost of smiling. Okay, let's go get food. I'm hungry.
Nice race.
Thanks.